Morning, guys. Yes, I do appear to be quite early today. About 30 minutes earlier, but that should be fine, right? Yeah. Nothing wrong with being a bit early. Right. Let's get into, shall we? Dreamfall chapters. Continue from where we left off. Which I don't quite remember where, but the game will do it. I'm sure. Hopefully. Ah, more pictures. Saga's growing up. The window's opening even more. I'm guessing the choices I make affect how open that window would be. Or if she gets to go outside or not. I don't know. I guess we gotta play to the end of the game to find out. Aha! Here I am. Anna's here as well. Hey, there you go.
John, thank the balance your back. Bip's been...
They've taken him.
Taken, yeah.
Who take him?
Light. Are you sure it's Bip? I knew this would happen. We have no time to spare. We must get to him before...
The cloud ship just unmoored and is already heading for Guienne. It's too late.
Then we must follow.
And abandon your mission here? For one child's life?
Is it because he's a magical that he's not worth the trouble?
You're such an angry, angry man. Do you really want Kian to leave Mercuria and risk his life to save one boy? I thought so.
This is what happens when we let Azadi criminals live.
Stop it. That's not what happened, and you know it. They're sending all the magicals away.
I know why, and I know what the pipes are for.
What?
Are
Really?
you serious?
I'll explain later. Right now, we need to rescue the boy.
I
No,
couldn't care less what you do with your life, Kian.
say it right
If
now.
you die, the resistance suffers.
And if I don't go after him, Bip suffers.
Can we really afford to lose more people?
I'll do it
we've
alone.
lost so many, and the Ane's still in custody.
She should be dead.
Does your language even have a word for forgiveness?
Not that I'm aware of.
I need to think about this. I can't just abandon the boy, but... We can't stay here. The Azadi are hunting me. The General knows I'm alive.
Honey, how did that happen? Did you approach him? Are you trying to curry favors with your former masters?
Curry favors?
Again.
How would I even... I'm not trying to curry any favors with...
Stop it, both of you. You're really annoying and loud. Let's get out of here before Ulvik gets in trouble for harboring a fugitive. Shepard will want to have a say in the discussion.
This isn't over, Kian.
Oh, hush.
God damn it, Lee. God damn it. Trust me. I'm trying to do the good thing. Best of intentions. Ah. We're back
Following the
with
terrorist
Zoe.
attack on Propast, where 8 I officers and 5 civilians were killed by Marxist Party members. The Syndicate has promised to maintain heightened security across Europolis until after the upcoming elections. The Propast district remains under full I lockdown and 24-hour curfew. We're now joined by Marek Farah in Propast. And Marek, how are regular people
Is
in
that
Propast
Zoe?
handling this very difficult situation?
Well, Rika, as you can see, the streets here are deserted, almost 2 months after the August attack on the I headquarters in Propast. There's security everywhere, and everyone who goes outside is subject to random searches and arrests. There is a 24-hour curfew in effect, but people are allowed to traverse the district as long as they carry the appropriate paperwork and submit to any searches and questions.
What about essentials like food and water, Marek? Are any stores or restaurants still open?
I think this is done.
Everything is closed, Rika,
Smells good.
but rations are distributed to residents of Propast on a regular basis. Medical personnel are on constant standby. No one here is in any immediate danger of starvation.
Has there been any indication of how long this lockdown will continue?
The Syndicate is not saying, Rika, but spokespeople have hinted that Propast will remain under Syndicate guardianship until after the election in...
We appear to have lost our connection to Marek Farah in Propast. We will attempt to re-establish the connection. In the meantime, when we come back, we talk to someone very close to Marxist leader and terrorist mastermind Marta Rebus about her dark
Marta Rebus.
Shit. Power's out. Again. I'm sure they're doing this just to screw with us. I'll have to check the emergency fuel cell in the kitchen cabinet. It should have kicked in by now.
Can't see shit.
It's my emergency fuel cell. This is supposed to kick in when there's, well, an emergency. Like, total darkness? That's an emergency. The cell must be dead. I can jiggle it a bit, that sometimes works. Nope, that did not work. I guess I need a new one. And I know just the person.
Mirror? Yep. Can I have my lunch, please? Oh, bloody hell. No, no, Zoe, your face. Your face. Maybe I shouldn't have chased after her.
Your district is subject to Syndicate-mandated martial law. Please submit an approved destination or return to your home.
I can find my own way, thanks.
Zoe Maya Castillo, you have a history of non-compliance.
I never forget.
I will accompany you to your approved destination. Refusal to comply will result in automatic detention and prosecution under the... Thank you. The Pandemonium is your only approved destination. I will accompany you.
The only.
Don't talk. First sign you're living in a military state, an armed drone escorts you everywhere you go.
Oh, I have a HUD now.
First sign you're living in a military state, an armed drone escorts you everywhere you go. I think those are meant to represent reaching for the sun, or maybe playing basketball. One of the two. They're lining up for rations. It's the only way to get food in Propast these days. They're lining up for rations. It's the only way to get food in Propast these days.
The only way. Alright, let's make some haste.
Stay close to your escort and don't deviate from your path. We're not fucking around anymore. We shoot to kill now.
No more friendly banter from these guys. They're serious about the curfew. They actually shoot people now.
Very nice.
No more friendly banter from these guys.
Move.
They're serious about the
Go home.
curfew. They
Fuck
actually
off.
shoot people now.
Move. Go home. Fuck off.
Very nice.
Everything's closed. No customers, no permits. Everything's closed. No customers, no permits.
Should I warn Queenie about...
I haven't seen Queenie around since I located Hannah for her. I haven't seen Queenie around since I located Hannah for her.
want to warn her about the Alliance. Because she would go for the Alliance, but they've been bought out as well. Then the best option will be the Marxists, but they're involved in terrorism, so...
Mira's not officially in business anymore, but she'll do favors. Paid favors. Mira's not officially in business anymore, but she'll do favors. First sign you're living in a military state, an armed drone escorts you everywhere you go. Mira's been helpful. She's not all bad. Mostly bad, yes, but not all bad. Mira's been helpful. She's not
Less
all
dialogue.
bad. Mostly bad, yes, but not all bad. Wit made Kidbot. For that reason alone, I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for him.
Chicken tikka! You're back! I thought we'd lost you.
I didn't want to risk the curfew. It's been...
Believe me, I know. I've been stuck here with Wit for weeks. I've reached my limit on one-sided conversations. It's like being stranded on a desert island. A really shitty island. Without sun, sand, or coconuts. Or wire access. And with a mute half-wit as my man Friday. So, you're here for your dreamer?
What?
Dreamer.
I fixed it. You
Did I
had your
ask for it
dream
fixed?
machine delivered to me. Because it was broken. About a month ago.
Did she?
Does any of this ring a bell?
Month
Your
ago.
friend, that German suit, said you'd come by to pick it up? He
Roman.
looked like a Jaeger. I thought he
Was
was
it
here to
Raymond?
blow my brains out, but he was very personable.
That's the guy
What was wrong
Raymond
with
was
it?
talking about.
An
Talking
early
with.
batch, bad soldering. I fixed several like it in the past. FYI, it's an off-the-shelf model that pings WATI servers with a device ID and your biometric data as soon as you connect. That won't be a problem unless they've put an alert out on you or that particular device. But I went ahead and blocked it anyway.
Very nice.
Still, it is a licensed product. There may be other security measures. I cannot be 100% sure that it won't alert WATI. There are unlicensed streamers out there without any security chips. But Mr. London has that market locked up here in Propast. Given the trigger-happy toy soldiers out there, I wouldn't know how to get hold of one.
I'll be fine with this one.
As long as you know the risks. If you weren't here for that, then why the house call?
Got some synthetic
Oh,
skin.
Fuel cell. The power went out, and I don't have a working backup.
That's not very smart, Kutia. Lucky for you, I'm up to my neck in fuel cells. Anything particular you're in the market for?
The cheapest you have.
Grab one from that box over there. They're refurbished cells, but they'll keep your apartment going for a few weeks at least. Bring it back before it goes dead. I'll refill it for you.
Data chip. How's this?
Baruti left this for me. I
Alright.
picked it up after I left the hospital. It's got everything on Ominska, Wolf, and Watticorp. All the evidence we need to expose their corruption. For the life of me, I can't remember asking Mira to fix this. Am I losing my mind? I mean, I was in the hospital for severe trauma, and that's after spending a year in a coma. But if I didn't give this to Mira for repairs, who did? And if I did, why don't I remember it? And if I don't remember it, yeah, I am going insane. What am I going to do with this? Except the obvious, which isn't... I don't have a choice, do I? The universe wants me back in Dreamtime. For the life of me, I can't remember asking Mira to fix this. It's a hollow victory. Baruti's still dead, and Watti's gonna shrug this off. Ominska's career will be over, and Wolf... well, I'm sure Wolf will survive this. I need to get this data to Sully in the Hand. The story has to be told even if it won't stop Watticorp. I owe Baruti that. But as long as the wire's down, there's not much I can do.
The wire is down. Shit. Ah, it's just a fuse.
So how much do I owe you?
You still owe me for the last favor I did you.
Right. And I guess you're about to call on that favor?
You know me so well, Petal. You can repay me by going home and staying there. The streets are not for you, Kotrea.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks. She's so nice.
This should bring my apartment back to life. It's alive. It's alive! Yeah, I've been cooped up for too long. This should bring my apartment back to life.
You should go back home before your escort drone gets impatient. I don't want the eye knocking on my door with assault rifles.
Mira's been helpful.
What happened to that
She's
date
not
that I
all
decrypted
bad.
for you?
Mostly
did you
bad,
end up
yes,
giving
but
it to?
not all bad. I gave it to Baruti, but he...
Dead?
Yep.
Murdered, right?
Yes.
Probably.
That's a damn shame. And the data? Let me guess. Gone forever.
No, I have it
I
here.
have a copy. Baruti was smart. He left me a message, told me where to find it, but I don't know what to do with it. The wire's been shut down. I have no way of publishing it or sending it to Sully.
I'll help you. Soon as we get a connection to the wire, I'll help you get the data out there.
I thought you said you didn't want to get involved.
That was before this place was shut down. I have no future here, so why not burn some bridges? I enjoy burning bridges.
Okay.
Good to know.
Very good to know. So we can still get it out there.
You have expended your daily timeout. I will now accompany you back to your registered domicile.
Don't bother. I know the way.
Every step you take, I'll be watching you, as mandated by martial law.
How about every breath I give up.
Every step you take. Yeah, that's the reference. Hey, are you telling me to go visit Queenie?
Castillo? Queenie is requesting your immediate audience.
Sure, but what about my escort?
You have arrived at your approved location. Have a nice day.
Oh, very
You
nice.
can come on board now.
Impressive.
Is she a
We
robot?
do our best.
I'm glad you're back on your feet, Zoe. I was hoping to see you again before I left.
Left.
You're leaving?
I'm very sorry about your friend, Baruti Mafane. They say it was suicide.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
I
Exactly.
didn't think so. From what you told me, powerful people are trying to hide their tracks.
They
Yes.
are. But they've failed. There's evidence. I gave it to Baruti, and that's why they took the data. But he wasn't stupid. He left a copy.
There's still a chance to make things right then. This is why I wanted to speak with you. You knew the woman who set off the bomb.
Yes, Nella.
You were there.
I
Yep.
tried to stop her, but it was too late. I don't believe she planned to kill anyone. She wasn't... Nayla was a good person. She cared about people. She gave me something to keep safe, but I lost it in the explosion. Maybe it could have explained why.
Probably, yeah.
Our lives are shaped by events beyond our control. The choices we make can point us down one road or the other. But where that road ultimately leads... Your friend's death was not of her own making. The device she used was rigged. It was meant to disrupt the eye, not to kill anyone.
Wait, how do you know this?
Gee. How do you know this?
Yes.
Nayla needed someone to help her assemble the device.
You made it.
Hannah came to me after the bombing. She was distraught. Of course, she had no idea what they were doing. But she is the link. She may be able to connect the bomb to the Syndicate.
The Syndicate is behind the attack on their own people.
To make the Marxists look bad.
It all leads back to Waticorp, Zoe. They are consolidating their power and ridding themselves of loose threads. I'm leaving. This city is infected, rotting from the inside. You need to leave too. But first, there's something you must do. Your memories...
They're coming back. I know what I need to do. The Dream Machine.
Be very careful. Powerful forces are converging here and elsewhere.
How do you...
I've been around a long time. You learn to read the signs. You're fading, Zoe.
Fading?
Fading.
Like a page that's been left out in the sun too long. Do what needs to be done. Do not hesitate any longer. I've given you time to regain your resolve, but we're almost out of it now. If we both make it through the storm ahead, I'll find you again.
I hope so.
I will. Now go home and do what needs to be done. Wake up.
I've been saying that. Does that mean this has all been a
You can
dream?
come out now.
Hannah.
How long have you known I was here?
Do not mistake me for an old woman, Hannah.
You told her about...
There's no more time for secrets. Waticorp must be brought down. What you know will make a difference.
But I don't have any actual proof they were involved. I only made deliveries.
You know enough. Find the evidence. Work together with Zoe.
How do you know we can trust her?
She's like you. Someone who shapes dreams.
I know. I mean, I guessed when we met. But how is that even possible? I thought I was the only one.
You're not
Why
that
do you
special,
think you were drawn
Hannah.
together? Coincidence is a powerful force. Zoe needs your help. A terrible shadow has fallen over her.
How do you know this?
I don't. I'm not a fortune teller, and the future is never crystal clear. It branches and divides, indefinitely and infinitely, but there are patterns and signs, if you know where to look.
Do you have to leave?
They know I'm here now. Waticorp has been looking for me a long time. I'm a loose thread. I promise I'll find you again, Hannah. Your journey is just beginning. There are wonderful things in store for you. But for now, your job is to help Zoe finish her journey. Without that, without her, there will be no more stories. Afterwards, if the universe is still here, we can talk about the next chapter.
She left her tea behind. Alright, let's install this piece of shite.
It's my emergency fuel cell.
Now it has a new one in. Blunk. Enter. Wait, where's my food? What?
What else is there to do except watch the screen? Right, the dream machine. Waticorp has won our undivided attention. I wonder what Reza's been up to. We haven't spoken for ages. Last I heard, he was back in Casablanca.
What does she think about that when she's looking at the
I wonder
bed?
what Reza's been up to. We haven't spoken for ages. There are no deliveries being made, the shops are closed, and we live off syndicate rations. On the positive side, I don't have to think about food shopping or what's for dinner. There are no deliveries being made, the shops are closed, and we live off syndicate rations. On the positive side, I don't have to think about food shopping or what's for dinner.
We'll just use it then. Okay. We combine them. Okay, let's use it.
I never knew my mother, but I've been told that in many ways she's the opposite of my father. Gabriel never makes hasty choices. Gabriel ponders, and when his mind's made up, he'll stick with his decision until the end. My mother's impulsive, mercurial. If the wind changes, she'll let herself be swept away with it, as long as it's to her benefit. She put me in a coma. I'm not a big fan. But maybe it's time I accept some risks. After all, I keep telling everyone I want to remember. I need to enter Dreamtime. I need to revisit the past. It's the only way to save the future.
Well, nothing else to do but this, I guess.
Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer. What is it doing to people's heads? I don't trust it, and I don't trust Watty. Sooner or later, though, I might have to go back in there. Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer.
Total Recall. Of course. But of course.
You returned, but you were still not here. You must be here.
Is this a dream? I thought I'd actually travel across this time.
You were here, but never truly. Not yet. But you must come to...
Ah! What the heck was that? Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Crow? You're Crow. You're Crow. I remember you.
You do? I am. Wait. I remember you too.
Of course you do. It's me,
Don't
Zoe.
say anything. I've got this. Lorelei, baby cakes, schnoodlebum.
Who?
Agneta, I'm sorry. How have you been?
That's not...
Look, Aggie, I apologize for taking off without a word of warning. I didn't have a choice. I was needed.
I'm not Agneta. I'm...
Auntie May?
No. Zoe.
Where? Oh. Oh, Zoe! Yes! 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 The girl who was dreaming. You look different. Are you sure you're you?
Pretty sure.
I don't know. You look a lot better than you used to, and your voice,
what?
It's sultry. You sound like a cinnamon bird.
I don't even know what that means. I was in a coma for a while. Maybe that's... What are you doing here, Crow? Are you really here?
Let me check. Yep. All here, not a feather missing. So, where is here exactly?
End of the world.
Whoa, Nellie, I didn't expect that. You're memorable. Wait, Auntie May? No? No.
I was Abnaxus of the Venar.
That's right. I remember you now. You were really annoying to talk to. Took ages to get anywhere. How have you been?
I will not complain.
I don't get it. This is just like that dream I've been having. Except for you, Crow. You're new.
And improved. It's that preening routine I'm following. I'm telling you, it's a game changer.
So why didn't I make it across?
The connection was weak. Compromised. You were only half dreaming. Only half there. You will need to be all there. And soon. Or it was too late. But you had brought the bird over. The bird will be the key. If you can just...
Who's sniping? Am I getting sniped? While I'm sleeping? Oh. I guess I died. Let's distract. What the fuck? What the fuck?
The hallway is clear. You must leave now. They are coming.
Oh, you're my friend. Why'd you shoot me in the face before?
What can I do to...
Schnell, Fräulein.
Zoe! Over here, quickly!
This way.
Where are we going?
We need to get off the streets.
Did Queenie send you?
She said that you needed help. Why did you tell Queenie I wasn't doing so well?
You weren't.
That's not the point. I said I was fine. It wasn't up for interpretation.
Sometimes it's better to just let people know rather than keep pretending.
Yes.
The eyes will be here soon. We need to go underground.
How's that going to help? We can't just hole up in one of those chambers forever.
Trust me.
I knew that guy was a good guy, but I don't know how I failed that with the dodge and distract thing.
What is this place?
The world beneath. A network of tunnels covering all of Propast and beyond. I don't know how far it goes.
This is amazing. Is this how you guys get around?
For the most part. Some of the nests are only accessible from above ground, but you can get pretty much anywhere from here. Come on.
Wait, where are we going?
You spoke with Queenie. You know I helped Nella with that device. The one that killed all those people.
You didn't know, and neither did Nella.
You're right. But someone did. Someone does, and we're gonna put it right. Mr. London has a warehouse down here. It's where I pick up and make deliveries. It was just a job, but that's where we're going. To find evidence to connect Wattie Corp to the bombing.
This warehouse, is that where London keeps his unlicensed dream machines?
He keeps everything in there. Why?
So I saw the unlicensed stream machines.
For after we clear Nella's name. Long story.
Tell me later. We need to go. It's only a matter of time before the eyes start digging deeper.
What the hell is this? Oh, nothing. Well, who's that? Oh, it's
I came as
what's her
fast as
face?
I could. Are you okay?
Perfectly. You know Zoe.
Hey Zoe, this is yours. You dropped it when... Boom.
The box.
I was following you. I didn't know who you were working for back then. I saw what happened. The man who pulled you away, he didn't notice you dropping that.
I thought the eye took it.
I've been wanting to return it.
What is it?
I don't know. Maybe nothing.
Let's get a move on, before the eyes figure out where we are.
Nella handed me this box minutes before the incident. I'd forgotten all about it until Abby gave it back to me.
I remembered, but I thought it was gone forever. Let's take a look what's inside.
Why would this be so important to Nella? It makes no sense.
What is that? A pin?
Why would this be so important to Nella?
What Tilla?
Why would this be so important to Nella?
That logo on it looks familiar.
Fuck! We lost power to the gates.
They must know you're down here.
We'll have to use the manual overrides. It requires 2 people, some sort of security measure. I'll show you how it works. Go ahead, Abby.
It's on her shirt.
Okay, Zoe,
Of course.
you can pass through now.
After this is over, can we please leave Propast and go somewhere that has an actual sun? And no battle suits.
I promise.
You're not coming with us?
I'm going to make sure you have time to do what you need to do.
She'll take care of the eyes.
Is that safe?
Don't worry about me. I've done this before, plenty of times.
See you soon, babe.
But this time they're actually
Careful.
shooting.
Always am.
Wait a minute.
Hannah,
Stop.
love you.
Me too.
They can just fit through the
I'm happy to
bars.
see you guys are okay.
Bars aren't that small.
What you said to Abby, it made a difference. She stopped using the dream machine. And after you found me, I realized I couldn't just keep hiding.
Very nice.
Promised Abby we'd get out of Europolis. I'm thinking Mumbai.
Why Mumbai?
Don't laugh, but I had a dream about it.
About those dreams?
Visions. They are more like visions, right? Or like peeking through a curtain across a divide.
Yes.
There's another world there.
I've seen it. Have you been there?
I have.
And you dream yourself across?
I can, but only by connecting to a dream machine. I thought I was the only one.
Me too. What does that mean?
I don't know. But we'll find out. Together.
Okay, so you know the drill. Once the gate opens, you need to go through and hold the lever down. Push it down.
She saved me. I guess Queenie told her to, but Hannah risked everything to help me out, so I owe her my life. She saved me. I guess Queenie told her to, but Hannah risked everything to help me out.
Can I just keep going without doing that? See ya, Hannah. I guess I can't go through the other doors without her help.
All right, I'm coming through. Don't let go or I'll be sliced ham.
So what happened? Naylor, the device?
The detonator was supposed to trigger an electromagnetic burst. You know, to disrupt communications and mess with the eye battlesuits. But the EMP generator got switched out with an antimatter chamber.
Jesus.
Lucky for you, it had limited range. They weren't trying to wipe Caprova off the map. I guess they just wanted to make a point.
Frame manifesto.
Let's do this. Same as last time.
Do you hear that beeping? What is that?
I don't... Yeah, it's coming from you. You're beeping.
The pin.
It's beeping. It's beeping.
I don't know which way it's pointing.
What is this?
Some sort of holographic storage? I don't know, but it's reacting to something down here.
Let's track it down. Come on, follow me.
I don't know where it's pointing. Do I wear the badge?
It's beeping. Frame manifesto. Remove another party from the election.
And shut down the city. Full curfew, everyone stays at home, hooked up to their dream machines. Watty wins.
So where did the antimatter come from?
London's a stickler for detail. He'd always make sure everything that moved in and out of his warehouse is scanned and catalogued. Paranoia, maybe? Covering his ass? Anyway, when I picked up that final piece, the one that was supposed to be an EMP generator, I noticed it had a Watty Corp reference code in their system. I didn't think much about it. I mean, they make everything else, so why not? If we can find one of those antimatter chambers, along with the tracking information...
We may be able to connect Watticorp with the device. We can prove they were behind the attack.
And the whole house of cards comes tumbling down. Or maybe we get killed. I'd say our odds are 50-50.
Pretty good odds.
You saved me. I guess Queenie told her to, but Hannah risked everything to help me out, so I owe her my life.
This must be it.
I think this is it. What is this?
It's a singularity, I think. One of the original wire access points from before the collapse. That's pretty cool. Oh, it must have fallen off the grid. Let me check if it's active. So the Syndicate has no idea this exists. But I can't establish a connection to my iris. Or protocols, probably.
Maybe the badge.
It has a holographic port. It might be able to read physical data, and it's blinking at the same rate Nella's package is beeping. It's like it wants to connect.
I guess we should do what it asks. It's an old hardwire access point. It's an old hardwire access point.
Nella Vilcek, owner of Nella Bites. I'm leaving this message.
Of course it's garbled.
Manifesto Party leadership has not authorized this operation. Marta Ribas has no knowledge of what's about to happen. I am acting of my own free will as part of a Manifesto splinter group. We're tired of...
Radicals.
Marta Ribas believes in politics. She's an idealist. I wish more people were like her, but the truth is... democracy is dead. The corporates won, the elections
But
are
that is
facade.
democracy.
It's all a big, fat, festering lie. A show put on by our syndicate puppet masters to appease the proletariat. Whoever wins this autumn, it won't change a goddamn thing. They have made sure of that. They own them all. Everyone's corrupted. Everyone.
Except for Marta.
We can't let this go on. We need to shake things up, start fresh. This is why I'm taking action today. I have been asked to detonate a non-lethal EMP charge in front of the I headquarters on Caprova. This custom-built charge was designed to disable I communications, sabotage their operations, and immobilize their battle suits. It's a message. A loud, bold message, but... it's just another lie. The non-lethal EMP charge has been replaced with a very lethal antimatter device. The detonation will kill me, along with anyone else caught in the blast. There will be casualties, military and civilian. They'll accuse Ribas of harboring radicals and inciting violence. Manifesto will be destroyed. They don't know that I know. If they did, I'd be dead. But I need to go through with this. Because if I don't, nothing changes. If I go to the authorities or the press, they'll sweep it all under the rug and make me disappear. They're good at that. If I carry out their plans, however, everyone pays attention. They'll have no choice. And then afterwards, expose the cunts. The ones pulling the strings. The ones who built the fucking bomb. Waticorp. I'll be a terrorist and a murderer, but so will they, and they have a lot more to lose. Lucky for me, they've been arrogant and sloppy. That's how I found out, and they've left evidence for someone to... E-N-N-I-N-G. Penning. The chamber was swapped out before I could... and track this part back to Waticorp. Decrypt this message with a dead drop signal embedded in the local hardwire, which will be triggered the moment my iris goes dark. I'll have to trust that the right people will follow the right signals down into the underground. I'm truly sorry that people are going to get hurt, killed. I wish there was some other way. I just don't know what I can...
Jesus. I can't believe Nella did what she did. The people she hurt, killed. I can't tell Hannah the truth. She'll just blame herself. We have to get Watty for this, or those people will have died in vain. Most of it was garbled, but Watty's involved. Nella confirmed it. And there was one word, or maybe a name. Penning.
A code name of some sort. I don't know, there's no wire access, so we can't look it up.
Maybe Mira can restore the rest of the recording.
If anyone can, it will be her. If it helps establish a connection between Manifesto and Waticorp.
She can help us connect the dots. And it's a safe place for me to dream.
Let's head to the warehouse. I don't know how long Abby will be able to hold off the troops.
Will she be okay?
She's resourceful. And smart.
It's an old hardwire access point.
Still have the pin.
Hopefully this will help bring down Waticorp. Hopefully this will help bring down Waticorp.
She's leading the way. Can't go anywhere else. This system's gonna fail, I
I've
think.
forgotten about this other world until just recently.
That's what all this is about? Parallel worlds?
Sort of. There's something happening in this world and the other that threatens the dream.
The dream?
It's what keeps reality real. Without the dream, things stop existing. It's like a blueprint for everything.
That makes as much sense as anything else, I guess. And you need to fix it.
I have to. Watercorp and the Dream Machine play a part on this side of the divide. I need to find out what's going on the other side.
Is there anything I can do here?
If there is, I'll let you know. For now, I need a Dream Machine that can't be tracked or shut down remotely.
She needs to stay locked in.
What is this place?
What is this?
I don't actually know. Parts of it are really old, but those luminescent tubes...
I wonder if they have something to do with the knot vents above.
Knot vents?
Something Queenie said. There's something odd about all of this. I feel weird, like my bones are vibrating.
We're close. Come on.
Why is my skin... Jesus. I am fading.
London's warehouse is the next door over.
What? Is she actually fading? Or is she just saying it?
She saved me. I guess Queenie told her to, but Hannah risked everything to help me out, so I owe her my life.
These are kind of like the tubes from Mercuria, right? Yeah.
This is it. Hold on, I'll open the door. Just follow my lead and I'll...
Oh no!
Fuck! Eyes!
Go ahead, I'll distract them.
The hell you will? You wouldn't last a minute. I'll take care of the stormtroopers. You get the antimatter device and your dream machine.
But I don't...
We're wasting time. You need to do this. Look for a blue box with the letters D-E-W on it. Dew. That's all I remember. Grab an antimatter chamber, scan it, download the tracking information from their systems, and get the hell out of Dodge. But don't open this door from your side. Wait for me. When it's all clear on this side, I'll open it again. Okay?
I'm not... Yeah. Okay. Blue box, due. Good luck.
Never needed it. See you soon.
What's these scanners things for?
Looks like they have an alarm system. Probably to stop people from stealing any of London's hard-earned loot. Looks like they have an alarm system. No circumventing this one. Looks like an old model, designed to operate outside the network.
Nothing I can do about the alarm. I have to go through it. Mr. London is here.
Mr. London's a compassionate man, so's he. He don't like to hurt no one. Not unless he has to. It pains him, see? Pains him deep. But compassion has its limits, and you've reached it. You're just making this harder for everyone. Look, Mr. London's heartbroken. He's got tears in his eyes, he has.
What is he hitting?
Like this, Sozy. Go on. Make it easier on yourself.
Stay in the darkness,
Confess.
yes.
Die with dignity. And that's
Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
They keep the Dreamers over on that side of the warehouse. I have to find a way to get there, unseen. He's in the worst possible place. I need to get him away from there.
You won't like Mr.
He's in the
London,
worst
Mr.
possible place. I need to get him away from there.
Close one, sir. That was a close one. You got lucky there, mate. Mr. London never misses. Unless it's on purpose.
This is a fully equipped facility. That scanner should provide me with all kinds of useful information about London's merchandise. This is a fully equipped facility. I'll need something to scan. It's inactive. It's inactive. Hey, that's Ada's bot. Kid bot. What's she doing here? I knew Ada had to sell you, but I never thought you'd end up here. I'm so sorry, kiddo.
Unable to process your request, human. Rephrase your command.
No. No, you monsters! You killed Kidbot.
I do not believe I am a monster, nor have I committed any capital crimes. Please rephrase your command.
Oh, forget it. Just forget it. This sucks. Everything sucks. Kidbot's been wiped and reformatted. Kidbot's been wiped and reformatted.
Your voice print is not in my list of authorized users. Please change the user before issuing a command.
It's inactive. An off-the-shelf personality module. Plug and play for all compatible bots. An off-the-shelf personality module. Plug and play for all compatible bots.
Stealth bot.
Come on, Sosie. Mr. London's getting upset. You wouldn't like Mr. London when he's upset.
An off-the-shelf personality module. Plug and play for all compatible bots.
Kung Fu bot.
Let's see what you went and did. Now why do you want to keep doing this to yourself?
Give it a stealth bot.
Aside Robotics presents the Accident Stealth Personality Module. Now booting.
Ready to perform any action you need, ma'am. I'm ready for your command, ma'am. I'll do what
Kidbot's
needs to
been
be
wiped
done.
and reformatted.
Coming? There you are.
Ready to talk? It's getting late. Everyone's tired. Let's end this now, eh? Mr. London must have taken a liking.
Grab that box for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Own up. I can put a bullet in your head.
See what happens.
Well, except you, of course.
What? Did that box just move? On its own? No, I didn't see that. I have to stop
Last
smoking
chance,
this
mate.
shit. It's messing me
It's only
up.
going to get
I
worse.
tried my best, ma'am, but I'm afraid I don't have the strength needed to lift the crate. The box is too heavy, and my power reserves are being moved into the
think
cloaking
that-
system.
Wait until the next one. Or you can tell us what we need to know. We'll kill you, and there's no more pain and suffering. What do you say?
Maybe I can lift that crate.
Grab that box for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Last chance, mate.
What do you
It's
see?
only going to get worse the longer you hold out.
What?
No? All right then.
Very nice. It's being directed over there.
You think that hurt? Wait until the next one.
Did that box
Or you
just
can
move?
tell us what
On
we
its
need to
own?
know.
No,
We'll kill you,
I didn't
and there's
see
no
that.
more pain and suffering. What do you
I
say?
have to stop smoking this shit. It's messing me up.
I tried my best, ma'am, but I'm afraid I don't have the strength needed to lift the crate. The box is too heavy, and my power reserves are being routed to
Last
the cloaking
chance, mate.
system.
It's only gonna get
Yeah, that's
worse
fine.
the longer you hold out.
And cross now.
All right then. You think that?
Can't open it. Not with the
Wait till
boxes
the next
stacked like this.
Or you can tell us what we need to know. We'll kill you.
D-E-W. This is what Hannah told me to look for, but there are tons of boxes labelled due. Which is the right one?
Bradford, Pearson, Weller, Blythe,
That doesn't ring a bell.
Kircher, Klaus, Dalton, Patterson, Weller, Briggs, Withers, Asher, Haynes, Baxter, Stanton, Coleman, Paley, Blake, Bradford, Pearson, Penning, Penning.
Penning. That sounds familiar. Nella's recording. That's the code name she mentioned. I really, really hope this is it.
Ascend Robotics presents Hallbot. For all your moving needs. Greeting. Please stand by.
Got anything you need moved, lifted, hauled, lugged? Come on, boss. I ain't got time to waste.
Grab me one of those boxes.
An off-the-shelf personality module. Plug and play for all compatible bots.
Catch a bot.
Kill you, and there's no more pain and suffering. What do you say?
Can you get me that box?
You got it, boss.
Maybe I catch whatever he's hitting at the guy.
It's only gonna get worse the longer you hold out. No?
Look at you go, Hallbot.
You think that hurt? Wait until the next one. Or you can tell us what we need to know. We'll kill you, and there's no more pain and suffering. What do you say? Last chance, mate. It's only gonna get worse the longer
Ascend
you hold out.
Robotics presents the Acid and Throw and Catch personality module designed for holes and play. Now booting. Stand by.
You think that hurt? Wait until
Hey,
the next
Jack.
one.
What's up?
Or you can tell
Wanna
us
play
what
some
we need to
ball?
know. We'll kill you.
We'll get in position first.
What do you say?
They keep the Dreamers over on that side of the warehouse. I have to find a way to get them.
Oh yeah, we gotta scan it first.
It took a lot of work to get this modified dream machine. I hope it pays off. If the Eye tracks me down again, I don't think that German guy is going to pop up to rescue me. I have no idea who he is, but he saved my ass.
Yes.
Mira said London sells these hacked dreamers. But to whom? And why do they need modified dream machines? It took a lot of work to get this modified dream machine. I hope it pays off. For some of us, procreation's not an alternative. No kidding. So for that little tyke in your life to play catch with, look no further than Acidrone's throw and catch module. Jesus. For some of us, procreation's not an alternative. For all your moving needs, the Hallbot-enabled Acidrone delivers. But can it lift a piano? For all
Probably.
your moving needs, the Hallbot-enabled acid... Ever fantasized about giving your Acidrone the mad foo skills of an ancient Shaolin master? Not really, no. Ever fantasized about giving your Acidrone give your Acidrone ninja skills and say sayonara to your least favorite friends and colleagues? Honestly. Penny. I hope this is what I'm looking for. I need to scan in and track down the shipping records. Penny. I hope this is what I'm looking for. I need to scan in and track down the shipping records. I'll need something to scan.
Scan stealth.
Personality module comes from Assad Robotics. Let's see where these things are put together. Central African Republic. That must be where they rewrite the firmware. This is it. For Nela's sake, I hope. Yes! It's an antimatter chamber. This is it! And where did it... Watticorp. They're made by Watty, and London got them straight from the factories in China. It's all here, the whole manufacturing and shipping chain. It's
Time to
just
download
like
that.
Nela said. Those arrogant pieces of shit. We're gonna nail them for this.
Antimatter receipt. Can I scan the receipt? I'm gonna try and help this guy. See if I can.
Play ball.
Get out of the way! What the hell is this bot doing? Move your shiny metal ass, rust bucket.
That's a home run, champ.
It holds a powerful electric charge. It's a bit disconcerting to see the bot handling it like it's no big deal. It holds a powerful electric charge. No, that thing carries a powerful charge. I'm not touching it.
Everyone's tired. Let's end this now, eh?
Just shoot it. I've got to go around back here.
Liking to you, Sozy. It's a sign. Own up. I can put a bullet in your head, and we can all go home. Well, except you, of course.
Oh, hell no. I'm not about
Last
to just
chance,
hand
mate.
this ball back.
It's only
Champ.
gonna get worse the longer you hold out.
I think we're supposed to smash this thing. No, Kidbot.
Oh, bleeding hell. That's the third time this week we've lost power. Mierda. I thought the corpse guaranteed we wouldn't be cut off. Lee, check the power box. Chow, do a full sweep. Make sure we don't have any unwelcome visitors.
Zoe?
Kiddo?
Kidbot's back.
Kiddo, you're back!
Affirmative.
Oh, I'm so happy you're okay.
Me too. Was I gone?
For a while, yeah, but it's all good now. How did you... Shit! Someone's coming. Shit, they're gonna find me.
I'll lead them away from you, Zoe.
I can't ask you to do that, it's dangerous.
Zoe, I'm a bot. I'll be fine. Run!
I'll always remember you, kiddo. Thank you.
Thanks you.
Oh, thank God. I was sure they got you.
Oh, it was close. Did you get everything?
I think so. This is it, right? The antimatter.
That's it. Be careful with that. If it breaks...
Yeah, I'm painfully aware of what happens when an antimatter bomb goes off. I didn't get this dermal patch and hairdo by choice.
So, where to now?
The Pandemonium. Mira.
Follow me. We'll take a shortcut.
Although you're rocking it, Zoe. You're rock. Farewell to Kidbot. For reals this time.
All clear. Come on. We're right next to the Pandemonium.
Petal? What the hell is going
There's
on?
no time. I
What
need
are you doing here with...
Shut up! For once, please shut up and just listen.
Okay. I'm listening.
I need your help. Everything depends on it.
Now I really am listening. And I'm also intrigued.
The Eye broke into my apartment. They tried to arrest me, or kill me.
Definitely tried to
This
kill.
is Hannah. She rescued me.
Hey, we've met. What the fuck did you do?
Maybe it's because I connected to Dreamtime and they know who I am and what I can do.
What you can...
Never mind that. We have evidence what is behind the terrorist attack.
What in the fuck?
Check this out.
Are you insane? You brought a mother-joding
The same antimatter that was used in the attack. Manifesto was framed. That device right there connects Watticorp to the bombing.
Oh, those fucking mother-jods! I can run an analysis on this, compare it to the readings from the bombing. But how do you connect the two?
Here's a
Shipping
tip.
manifest.
If you ever plan on running a criminal empire, skip the paper trail.
Will this be enough to nail Watty for the attack?
Naylor left something for us. A recording. It's been mangled, but we figured you might be able to...
Fix it? Probably. I'll take a look. But without wire access, I'm not sure how useful it will be.
Good thing we found a live access point in the tunnels.
You did what? How long were you guys down there?
Hannah will show you how to get there. I need to enter Dreamtime again. For real this time.
Like I told you earlier, Bettel, I don't have any unlicensed dream
And I have
machines.
one right here.
If you hook up using a normal dreamer, they'll probably track you down again.
Oh, right. I almost forgot.
Well, fuck me. An unlicensed dreamer. What else do you have in there? A rabbit? A dozen white doves?
I need to use this now, and I need to do it here. I have nowhere else to go.
So is this going to bring down Watticorp and fuck all the right people in all the right holes?
You'd better believe
Should.
it.
You can use the sofa.
One last thing.
You're pushing it now, Petal.
Remember the data we talked about earlier? Here. You know what to do.
I'll use the access point in the tunnels and get this to Sully at the hand that feeds.
It's gonna look like I'm just sleeping, but if I'm right, if I remember correctly, I'll be going somewhere else. Don't wake me or disconnect me. I just need to know that I'll be safe here.
As safe as anyone can be in Propass, Petal. I promise.
Watch over me.
I made a promise.
Right. Here we go. See you all soon.
What the mother jording what?
Where'd she go?
Well, this shitting shit just got real.
Well, at least they're not harboring a fugitive anymore. This Hannah is also a fugitive. This means she goes into Mercuria Crossings, Chapter 8. Might be nice. I think that is her. That is.
I've been here before.
Looks like Mercuria. A whole new world.
Crow?
Ah!
Ah!
What's the matter?
You scared me.
You scared me.
What are you doing here? How did you find me?
I didn't. I mean, okay, I did. You're standing right there, so technically, yes, I found you. But I wasn't looking. This is my nest. Don't judge. It's a roof over my head. Well, a semi-roof. A roof that once was...
Where are we?
The Journeyman Inn. I mean, it was once. Now it's a dump.
The Journeyman... Oh, of course. What about
But
the
of
innkeeper?
course.
Ben Rime. She was nice to me.
Dead and gone like everyone else, I suppose. I have to admit, I thought you were dead too. Last time I saw you, poof, vanished.
I'm still a bit vague on the details. I don't remember much from last year.
Me neither. After your disappearing act, next thing I remember, I was in Sadir. I just got back to Mercuria, which is why, you know, this place.
Sadir?
Home to the Azadi, those armored folks with exciting facial hair and a terrible allergy to magic.
I remember the Azadi.
being a talking bird in a place where they hunt magicals for sport, boy, let me tell you,
Maybe later. I need to find a way out of here.
They'll think that you're a magical. Crow. Crow is a wisecracking magical bird who spent several years traveling across Arcadia and experiencing wild adventures with his best friend, the human female April Ryan. April Ryan. More than a decade ago, April rescued Crow from a fate known as a cage sideshow. Together they saved the balance between the twin worlds, but they drifted apart before April joined the rebels. They briefly reunited and reconciled shortly before April's death, and Crow still believes April is alive. Crow met Zoe on her first trip to Arcadia, and though their friendship isn't anywhere as strong as the one between April and Crow, they're still fond of each other. Yes.
Hey, do you remember meeting me in a dream?
I remember dreaming about you last night. Wait. How do you know about my dream?
Because I was there.
It was my dream too.
You're invading my dreams now? Oh, God of ravens, I hope you didn't see the one with the chickens and,
Did Abnaxis say anything more after I left?
The lumpy fella who looks like he's been repeatedly beaten with an enormous ugly stick? Yes, he did. To be honest, I can't follow what he says half the time, but it was something to the effect of, "Bring her here. You will have brought her here. You will bring her here. You had have will be," etc., etc.
You had have will be.
I believe the basic theme was, something about bringing someone somewhere. But don't hold me to that.
That place in the dream. Where is it?
You know
You're
where it
asking
is?
Me? I have no idea. I had a dream, that's
You had a dream
all.
within a dream.
It was a big white space. That could be literally anywhere. I'm guessing the North Pole?
I don't think that's it.
The South Pole?
Abnaxis said something about the children of the Purple Mountains. The Ula.
Ooh, no. You never heard of them. But the Purple Mountains, those should be easy to find.
Oh, you know where it is?
No, but come on, Purple Mountains. Most mountains are gray or white, not a whole lot of purple ones around. I'm sure they'll be easy to spot.
Yeah, no, it sounds like we'll need some help with that.
We? Look, I don't know where this we thing came from. I am doing just fine on my own. Also, I definitely don't need another adventure. I'm done with adventures. From now on, I'm an unadventurous bird. No, you go off and find help for yourself. It's nice seeing you again.
Abnaxis told you to bring me there.
In a dream. A dream. If I was going to start taking advice from my dreams, I'd be in a whole heap of troubles.
It wasn't just a dream. It was a vision.
Dreams, visions, nightmares, hallucinations, they all belong under the same general heading of really bad ideas.
Well, I don't have anything else to go on, so I guess that's where I'm heading. The Purple Mountains.
Probably a dream
Crow
within a
must
dream.
be here for a reason, or I'm where Crow is for a reason. It can't just be chance. I mean, he popped up in my dream vision thing. This means something. I guess I need Crow's help to do whatever it is I have to do. He's my officially assigned sidekick. From what I know of legends and fairy tales, every adventurer must have one. It's too grimy to see anything through, but there's daylight and the streets don't look too busy. These are both good things. There's dust everywhere. The inn must have closed down a while ago. I wonder what happened to the proprietor, Ben Rime. She helped me out first time I came here. Talking bird, wisecracking companion of adventuring women, occasional chauvinist, but maybe the avian society is less progressive, so I forgive him. It's a lot quieter than it was the last time I visited. I wonder if theoretically blind Bob's still around. Last time I came here, this was your typical cozy fairy tale tavern. Now it's positively dystopian. Hey, is this the darkest timeline? I need to be out there, not in here. I'm a girl on a mission. This doesn't bode too well for the rest of my trip to Arcadia. It's too grimy to see anything through, but there's daylight. Crow must be here for a reason, or I'm where Crow is for a reason. It can't just be chance. I mean, Wait, How do I get out of here?
Do you have wings?
Seriously?
Then I don't know.
Right.
You're telling me that hole on the roof, in the roof, is the only way out?
There's dust everywhere. The inn must have... It's a lot quieter than it was the last time I visited. I wonder if the only way out of here. Unless I somehow gained the power of flight on my trip across. I did not. The city of Mercury is out there, waiting for me to enter it. The only way out of here. Unless no handle. I can't open it. I need to be out there, not in here.
No,
I'm
let's
a
look
girl
for a
on a
handle.
mission.
Handle, give me a oh, there's a handle. No, it doesn't count. Handle.
Why are you living here, Crow?
Where else would I go? I'm a bird between nests. I haven't quite figured out my future yet. Basically, I'm homeless. Don't look at me. Don't judge.
I'm not judging. I'm homeless too. That's why I have to do this. I need to fix things.
Fix what?
Reality, dreams, the world, my life. Something, anything, everything, I don't know, whatever I'm supposed to be doing to just get back to being me.
I can totally relate to all of that.
I doubt it.
Have you found a way out of here yet? If you concentrate real hard, maybe you can sprout wings and fly out.
It doesn't look like anyone's taking care of this place anymore. I mean, that's an actual hole in the roof. At least it's not raining. It doesn't look like anyone's taking care of this place anymore. I mean, that's
Not that
an
I'm
actual
against
hole
guests,
in the roof.
but this is my home, and you're trespassing. Have you found a way out of here yet?
Last time I came here, this was your typical cozy fairy tale tavern. Now it's no handle. I can't open it.
Don't have anything in my inventory. Can't do anything. Bloody hell.
It's too grimy to see anything through, but there's daylight and the streets don't look too busy. These are both good things.
There's a door handle up there.
There's something up there. Hey, Crow, can you check out that metal thingy up there?
What? The door handle I removed in order to get some privacy and... Oh.
Seriously?
One door handle coming right up. I mean, down.
Flies so slowly.
If you concentrate real hard, maybe you can sprout wings and fly out.
I picked it up because it's shiny. I don't know. He's a bird. They're inscrutable. This handle goes in the door. Door opens. Zoe gets out of here. Everyone wins. It must have fallen off, and Crow picked it up because it's shiny.
We're back in Mercuria. Well, it's my first time here, but she's been here before, so you know. The pipes are all built. Yeah. They're using electricity. Yeah. The tower has grown even larger. Yeah, paper dragons are still around.
I thought you were staying put.
In this godforsaken pigeon's nest? I'm done living like a gnatcatcher and not having any adventures. It was fun for a while, but I'm ready to live again.
That was quick.
So what exactly is this thing we're doing?
Finding someone who can help me get to the Purple Mountains and the first Dreamer.
And what kind of adventure are we talking about here? A light stroll along safe, well-lit streets, camping out in the woods under mostly clear skies? Facing potentially life-threatening dangers on perilous mountain paths?
I'd say that last one is a distinct possibility.
Oh, great. That's great. Already regretting this.
We can fly back in. They all gone to the Rooster and Kitten.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
That is exactly what you're saying.
I wish I had wings. I could just fly to the Purple Mountains, after I get some proper directions.
You don't understand, Zoe. You don't fly there, you gotta dream there.
I feel better having Crow around, even
Is
though
there
I'm
a
not
plan,
sure
or are
what he
we
can
just
do.
winging it?
Still, a useless sidekick depends. Are the rebels still around?
I've heard mentions of rebels, yes, mostly preceded by cursing and followed by loud calls for slit throats and severed heads.
That's our plan then. Find the rebels. Any idea where we can find the rebels?
I've only been back a couple of months and I've mostly been nesting, so no idea.
Great. Wait, nesting? Isn't that something only...
Stop! Let me stop you right there. And let's never speak of this again.
What's this? The Journeyman is closed, but all patrons and well-wishers are welcome at the Rooster and Kitten on Iread Avenue near Southgate. And here's a drawing of a rooster and a kitten, just to avoid any confusion, I guess.
That's right. A pussy riding a kitten on a cock, a rooster. Is it just me, or is that,
Not just you.
Good.
No,
Well,
it's just you
this
two.
is as good a clue as any. To the cock and... the rooster and kitten we go. This is crazy. I'm really here. And I remember it all. Well, I remember some of it. Things do look a little different. But it's connected to the pipes. Looks steampunky, very retro future. I can't even begin to guess what they're for.
Are you? Progress is never silent.
Really? Well, I hope it's worth it. Whatever those pipes are for. Am I the only one who thinks they're a real eyesore? That is not an aphorism. No one ever says that. A shame the Magicals torched Old Town. But what did you expect?
Magicals?
Those leeches wouldn't be happy unless they ran the city. And now they've been run out of the city instead. Good riddance. Remember to vote, young lady. The National Front needs your support to get Mr. Hilaris into City Watch. Now, without him, there's no telling where we'll end up. He's the only man for the job. Look, it's not like I lack compassion for Magicals. But they didn't belong here. Now that they're gone, we can celebrate reaping the way it's supposed to be celebrated. Without sorcery.
Shiny Asadi machinery. I remember seeing these the last time I was here, but there seem to be a lot more now. The Asadi remind me of the Eye. Fascist soldiers are the same everywhere, even across parallel dimensions. This is the enemy. Well, not that guy in particular. I'm sure he's just doing his job. It's written in an alien language. I've no idea what that says. I guess the magical translation only works with voice.
In the light,
I fit right in with the locals.
Yes,
I like their style.
I spoke recently
Maybe I
with
can
our
introduce a line of
benefactors.
Arcadia-influenced
Spoke to
fashion
them
when I get
about
back.
that. Immigrants.
People look friendly enough, but I only see humans, no magicals. What happened to them?
I spoke to them. I said,
I fit right in with the
"Listen to
locals.
these humble, brave folk, your cousins. Humans brought
That's
to their
hilarious.
knees by the magical, driven to bankruptcy, to
I
moral
like their style.
corruption.
Maybe I can
Simple,
introduce a line of
uncomplicated
Arcadia in
men
nice
and women
thing.
led astray by the
Good boy or
devilish,
girl.
demonic,
Hey,
magical.
soft.
The
I thought it'd be
necromancer.
hard like a tortoise's shell.
I said to them, I said,
Nice
we need
thing.
to make a
Good
stand.
boy or girl.
Now, we need to rally behind our benefactors, behind our own.
I feel better having
I
Crow
said to
around,
them, I said,
even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not. So what have you been up to since I last saw you, Crow?
Like I said, after we parted ways, I woke up in Sadir. I have no memory of how I got there. I spent some time living wing to beak on the streets, disguised as a common cockatoo. That didn't go so well. I truly hate other birds, foul-brained tits. Eventually, I got help and found a ride back to Marcuria. Then I moved into the Journeyman, then I met you, then we went off on adventures together. But enough about me. What about you? What have you been up to?
Coma, mostly.
That sounds nice. Was it nice?
Wouldn't recommend it, no. People look friendly enough, but I only see humans, no magicals. What happened to them?
Quite relieved there's less sorcery about these days.
It's connected to the pipes. Looks steampunky, very retro future. I can't even begin to guess what they're for. Why do the worst people have the best uniforms? This is a universal truth. Shiny Azadi machinery. I remember seeing these the last time I was here, but there seem to be a lot more now. What can you tell me about Marcuria? What's changed?
Not much. They burned down Old Town. The Azadi have laid metal tubes everywhere. There are thousands of rats.
I noticed that. What are they for?
The rats?
Tiny pets, I'd imagine.
Not the rats, the tubes.
Gymnastics?
Harvest festivals are the same everywhere. Pumpkins transcend interdimensional divides. It's the vegetable that ties us all together. They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book. Pyres for celebrations or human sacrifices, one of the above. It looks like they're getting ready to celebrate Reap Moon's Eve. Apple bobbing. Flashback to birthday parties and childhood crushes. Nothing beats half-eaten apples floating in murky water for awkward preteen courtships.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Yeah.
How do these traditions cross the divide between worlds? It's fascinating. Are pumpkins vegetables? I've actually never seen one in real life before. I used to think they were just invented for movies, like laser swords and tigers. If I have time after saving the world, I'll come back for some bread with jam and dancing around bonfires. Harvest festivals are the same everywhere. Oh, jams. Is it safe to bring back food to Stark? Is that even possible? Probably not. Oh, jams. Apple bobbing. Flashback to birthday parties and childhood crushes. Nothing beats half-eaten apples floating in murky water for awkward preteen courtships.
I can't bob.
Goldenberry conserve. That looks scrumptious. I fit right in with the locals. Honey and sungrass jam. Yummy, probably.
I'm not into jams.
What are those called again? Old Wayne, Alawang, something like that. They're docile, like giant hippos. Wait, are hippos docile or are they deadly? I think deadly. Great.
Yes, quite deadly.
Dorothy, you're not in Kansas anymore. Maybe they do have creatures like this in Kansas, I wouldn't know. Kansas is a weird place. What are those called again? Old Wayne, Alawang, something like that. They're docile, like giant hippos. Wait, are hippos docile or are they deadly? I think deadly. Great. Rustic. Like something out of a Miyazaki movie. I could see myself living here.
Miyazaki movie.
It's a beautiful house. I wish I had time to explore this city more. I'm sure there are some amazing sights here. A perfect little hobbit house.
That's probably where you need to go to get to the Purple Mountains. Dream inside there.
Elguan Meadow Muffin Sweet Paste. Wait, what? Oh, jams. Is it safe to bring back food to Stark? Is that even possible? Are pumpkins vegetables? I've actually never... I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back.
When is this ceremony taking place?
Next week, isn't it? They're timing it to coincide with the Feast of Reaping. Well, I suppose to make
how's
everything
business?
more... pretty good. I mean, reaping's a great time for me. Plenty of customers. Even if those farmers are tight-fisted, they bring their own food into the city. Well, efficient.
I wish I had wings. I could just fly to the Purple Mountains. After I get... So where would the rebels be?
From what I've heard, they were pushed out of Marcuria after Old Town burned to the ground.
There must be some remaining. If the Resistance is still alive...
Probably shouldn't talk too loudly about the existence, Ray. Zoe.
Right.
Yes.
I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part of the harvest celebrations.
The office to our house for dinner. Then make him cook the bloody food.
Yay! Oh, yay! We honor today the benefactors of the city of Marcuria for their honorable contributions to the welfare of our great capital. Adam Sizemore.
Sizemore.
Alexander J. Banks. Alexander Stasenko. Alexei Verkerobin. Alan Parsnow.
Benefactors Gate. Is this the benefactors for the game itself?
Benjamin Bonnet. Batina
Might be.
Filius.
Except they actually have real names.
Manson. Dr. Grey Mold. Emmanuel Arandiga. Friederica. Gael Daprio. Gal Shemish.
Jolly Bill the Swag Man.
Gauta Tor Ida.
Yeah, yeah.
Halil Ibrahim Yildirim.
Shub, Glyph.
Hilde Huffnord. Jolly Bill the Swag Man. Joseph Bednarik. Joshua Molina.
Yeah, that's probably the people who helped with the...
People look friendly enough, but I only see humans. I'd love to read up on the history of Marcuria. Last time I
Help
came
with the
here,
Kickstarter
I think
or
someone
something
told
like
me
that.
it's thousands of years old. But how much has been rebuilt over time? There's so much to see here, so many places to explore. I wish I had more time to just wander and look. I'd love to read up on the history of Marcuria. Last time I came here, I think someone told me it's thousands of years old. But how much has been rebuilt over time?
Wanna come inside?
I'm going inside. Wait for me?
What else can a free bird do? I need the open sky over my head. Or at least a proper hole in the roof. I'll be right here. Or over there. Where there's cheese and... Ooh, is that a bread crust? Don't look at me.
I'm not. I'm going in. The Rooster and Kitten. This is it, my first stop. Hopefully someone here will know something about the Resistance. Didn't this used to be the Cock and, Puss? Anyway, this is the place I'm looking for. The Rooster and Kitten. This is it, my first stop. Hopefully someone here will know something about the Resistance.
Ulvik would know, but cannot speak in code subterfuge. Otherwise, he ain't gonna tell you shit.
People drinking in pubs looks the same everywhere, aside from clothes and the drinks and the whole ambience.
I thought this was a human establishment.
It's not that crowded here. It's a nice place, but maybe it's too early in the day.
Oh, let's talk.
I've been drinking since noon, 4 days ago. See, I'm getting into the spirit of the reaping. There's no reaping without heavy drinking. That's what my dear old Gammy would say. I can see that you're not drinking. This strikes me as very odd, seeing as it's only a week left until Reap Moon's Eve, and
Only
that's
a week
not enough
left.
time to get truly pissed. Some drink to remember, others drink to forget. I drink to remember to forget. Or is it to forget to remember? Those may be interchangeable. I should remember to write that down, but I'll probably forget.
Yep. Great conversation we are having.
Festive. Very autumnal feel. I guess this reaping thing is a harvest festival of some sort. Festive. Very autumnal feel. I guess this reaping thing is a harvest festival of some sort. I blend in well with these folks. It's my kind of place. Rustic, low-key, cheap.
I'm a little toad to me.
He says a lot of smart things.
People drinking in pubs looks the same everywhere. Aside from clothes and the drinks. A black rooster. I'm sure that means something to people here.
I don't care much for childish superstition.
Well, sometimes a cock is just a cock.
It's a pile of Elgin dung, if you ask me.
A fresh face at the rooster, eh? This place needs a fresh face and some normalcy. Too many weirdos and warriors and magicals hanging about, if you ask me. Have you ever heard the story of the Onyx Cockerel? Proud owl-fighting rooster of the north. Buy me an ale later tonight and I'll regale it to you in rhyme and song. You're a beauty. What are you doing down here by the docks? Only ours, soldiers and sailors here. Present company not included, of course.
That's his wife right there.
Yes? Can I help you with anything?
Why am I want to touch him?
If you're trying to pick my pockets, you're making a dreadful mess of it. I appreciate that the reaping is a time for revelry and merriment, but I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm not letting you take me anywhere.
It's not that crowded here. It's a nice place, but maybe it's too early in the day.
Is it one of Madame Vivienne's creations? Oh, she has the best boutique in High Hall. I'm excited about the Harvest Festival, aren't you? Oh, I don't really care about the actual harvest, but it's an excuse to drink and eat and dance until sunrise. Yes, please. You're not drinking? You really should be drinking. I recommend the pumpkin brandy. It burns like fire, but the world looks so much better after.
I blend in well with these folks. It's my kind of place. Rustic, low-key, cheap.
To me.
Alright, let's talk with Ulvik. Ulvik.
That must be Ulvik the ever thirsty. He does look like he could drink a lot. Nice carvings, very tribal. I don't think I've seen this elsewhere in the city.
If you ask me.
That's probably Ulvik, the publican. He seemed friendly enough.
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten.
Hey, greetings. Well, met?
What?
What? I don't know. I'm foreign.
You don't say. From where exactly? I'm a traveller myself, but I can't quite place the accent.
From Popast.
I wish I'd taken those improv classes now. I have no idea. I'm just going to wing it. Say something. Say anything.
I'm from back west. East.
I wish I... East. Way out east. Where the sun rises.
I've always wondered about that. I haven't travelled that far east myself. What does it look like when it rises, the sun?
It's enormous. You don't realise how big it is until you see it up close.
Ah, I'd like to see it for myself one day. Maybe I'll take the trip when I retire. What's this land of yours called?
Europolis.
China.
China.
Never heard of it, but I'll make a note. So what'll it be today?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, you're not the first person confused by that question, even though, by all appearances, this is a drinking establishment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it my demeanour? Do I not appear appropriately barkeepish?
No, you're absolutely barkeepish. You exude publicanism. Drinks. What do you order in an old-timey tavern? There appear to be festivities going on in the city. When in Rome? These clothes are warm and itchy, and I'm in dire need of refreshments. Beer.
Cool and sparkly.
These clothes are warm and itchy. Do you have something cold and bubbly?
Cold? Bubbly? My ale's warm, flat, and bitter. You can have a cupful of that.
Sure. Yes. Why not?
Are you certain you're in the right place?
Not at all.
Honesty. Ha! I like it. It's all too rare these days. Well, from your attire and, well, all of you, I'd say you're probably looking for a place up High Hall, not down here, dockside. This is a rough neighbourhood and, well, you do stand out in my usual crowd of ne'er-do-wells, and standing out isn't always a good thing these days.
I'm certain this place has some connection with the Resistance. I should keep him talking. Maybe he's right, or maybe he's just trying to get rid of me. I can always explore for a bit and come back later.
Come back later. Can't be bothered.
I'm
This is the right
certain-
place.
No, this is my kind of place. I'm into dives.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said about my pub in a long time.
Really? Maybe it's a language thing.
So what else can I help you with, young lady?
Let's talk about the reaping.
There's some sort of festival going on. The reaping? I could use a primer. I keep hearing about the reaping. Reap moon, feast of reaping.
I thought this was why you came to Mercuria.
Yes, I did. This is the reason for the coming to Mercuria, but I didn't read the literature before booking everything and, well...
The reaping is the harvest festival. It's when the farmers bring their produce to the city markets. We celebrate this occasion with an entire month of revelling, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reap Moon's Eve. It's a giving of thanks to the earth and sky, the balance, the gods and goddesses, for providing food for the dark months ahead. And it's a fantastic excuse for eating and drinking as much as you can stomach.
Very nice. What's this grand ceremony?
He mentioned something about a ceremony at the time. I saw some soldiers on my way here. I wonder if the Azadi still have a big presence in Mercuria.
Yeah, sure.
The Azadi are still running the city?
Oh, they're not. The council runs the city. The emissary is... she's an advisor. Her advice is invaluable. Of great value to all of us.
Sounds like a good arrangement. And the soldiers everywhere?
For our protection and benefaction. They keep us safe from enemies outside and inside. From rebel terrorists and the like.
Okay.
The city has changed quite a bit since my last visit. Fewer non-humans and more pipework. It's been a while since I was here last. What's new?
Given your age, pardon me, I didn't mean to presume. Perhaps your last visit wasn't so long ago.
Oh, a year and a half, at least.
At least? Well, there's no old town anymore. They burned the ghetto to the ground and shipped non-humans off to the islands. Also, the Azadi have built a network of metal tubes. It's everywhere. No one knows what it's for, but there it is. It's supposed to make things efficient. And they finished their tower. It's cordoned off until next week's grand ceremony, but it's an impressive structure. Tallest in all the Northlands, they say.
I've only seen humans so far. This pub was not called the Rooster and Kitten the last time I was here. Didn't this used to be the...
Oh, the cock and puss. Someone's bright idea of a joke. Oh, we all get it. The cocky cockerel with a permanent frown on his face. Clever wordplay. Look at us, aren't we punny?
Yeah, wait, what?
I didn't approve. Too clever for its own good. But the painting of a tiny pussycat with a big smile riding on top of a proud capon. That idea I could get behind. It's sweet. It's sincere. It's family friendly.
Family
It's how I like my clientele to see me.
I suppose.
He mentioned something about a ceremony at the tower. What's the grand ceremony about?
It's the official unveiling of the Tube Network. I reckon it's where they'll tell us all about how things will be efficient in the future. The ceremony's taking place next week, on the day of the Feast of Reaping. The emissary probably thought it'd contribute to the celebrations. Won't make much of a difference to us Mercurians, to be honest. We'll still eat too much, drink too much, and pass out in the gutters when the sun rises. I mean, it's tradition, and tradition must be honored.
I've only seen humans so far. There used to be blue people, furry people, non-human people. Where are they? Where are all the magical races?
Oh, you don't know? Well, you are foreign. They've been, what's the word? Repatriated to their original homelands. Well, it's for their own good. Mercuria's a human city now. There's really no need for sorcery anymore. The magicals are better off in the south, I'm sure.
You don't sound convinced.
Well, I am, sure.
I wonder why they're flying those kites above the city.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Are the red kites significant in some way?
Kites? You mean the dragons? They're traditional, but it's frowned upon. See, these days they're more of a symbol. They represent magic. The balance, the drag kin. And they represent resistance to the Azadi, to the new laws, to the exile of magicals. If you're caught with a dragon, or even if you stand too close to someone flying a dragon, the guards will arrest you. You will be punished. Best to ignore them and avoid trouble, because that's what those dragons are. Trouble.
If this
Rebels.
place has a connection to the
Resistance.
Resistance, this man would know. Hopefully he won't kick me out if I ask. What do you know about the Resistance? You know, rebels. Rebel movement. The magical insurgency? No?
We don't discuss terrorists here, madam.
Oh. Right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... I was just curious.
Tell
Yes,
you
very
what,
curious.
there's someone you might want to talk to over in the smithy in City Green. It's on the far side, close to the gate into the bones. Go knock on the door. Tell them you're there to inquire about the library. But now I'm afraid I have some work to do. I've been neglecting my other customers for too long.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for all your help.
Oh, he's also a rebel. Rebel guy. Wherever your face was.
Ulvik seems like such a lovely man. He reminds me of Sully. I miss Sully. Worn and well used, but clean. A sign of a good pub. He was helpful. I feel like I can trust him completely. There's history in that wood. Also, lots and lots of alcohol.
Yeah, cheers.
Worn and well used, but clean. A sign of a good pub.
Man, that show. It's good for 2 seasons. And then the rest. Oh. Oh, boy. What a mess that was. Bro?
I feel better having... I got a lead on the Resistance. While I'm looking into that, there's something I want you to do. A mission.
Mission is my middle name. No, that's not true. It's Edward. No, also a lie. I just always wanted to be an Edward.
I need a bird's eye view of things.
Are you trying to get rid of me, Zoe?
Of course not. But I'll feel much safer if you're watching out for me up there while I'm following up on our lead down here.
I feel a swelling in my chest cavity that can only mean one thing.
Pride?
Yep.
No, an imminent burp. But I will do this thing that you ask of me, and I will feign pride if you need me to.
Knock yourself out.
Geronimo! Except in reverse. A Minareg.
Oh, Minareg.
I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part of the harvest celebrations.
Visit the smithy in the city green. This should be city green. Right over here. Blocked off.
Oh, hey, I remember this place. This is where I scared one of those large turtle cow things and freed a furry dog thing. Ah, memories. Broken, fragmented memories. I remember
She
visiting
losing
this
her
place
voice?
when I was here last. It's all coming back. Well, some of it, at least. Oh, hey, I remember this place. The Asadi remind me of the Eye. Fascist soldiers are the same everywhere, even across parallel dimensions.
Alright, this is green.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean,
The smithy. I don't know where the smithy is. Ever seen one of these buildings?
These pipes are everywhere. I'm sure they weren't here the last time around.
What the hell am I looking at?
These pipes are everywhere. I'm sure they weren't here the last time around. I fit right in with the locals.
I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing their newfangled.
I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a I can tell from the etching that this man is dodgy. Honor Hilaris. What kind of name is that? A very dodgy name is what that is. National Front. It all makes sense now. Reactionary right-wingers are not exclusive to my world.
Aha, here it is.
Ye old smithy. No, that's not what it says. It just says blacksmith. This is not a Renaissance fair, Zoe. No, ye old smithy. No, that's not what it says. It just says blacksmith. This is not a Renaissance fair, Zoe. No magical medieval town without a blacksmith. That much I know. Nice thing. Good boy or girl. There's no one home. Hello, I'm here about the library. I know, it's a weird opener, but I was told that this is... Okay, we're going inside.
Yes.
Harmy knows.
Knows what, exactly?
That Kian is alive. And Shadow knows what else he told the General.
They spoke.
My men saw the General entering the engine room in the green. Alvani was spotted leaving the house soon after. They were alone in there with one of the engineers. Ferdows, I believe his name is. He's nowhere to be found. Harmy must have stowed him away somewhere. A witness.
So he knows that you've lied to him?
Yes.
Oh, he will not confront you with this yet. Not until he knows why and what we're planning.
Yes, Harmy is as clever as a rock snake and twice as deadly.
We need to get rid of him. Mother Utana, too. He must have told her.
They're thick as thieves. The only question is, have they informed the first?
Not without more evidence. There's still time.
You're speaking of assassination.
What else would you suggest? We crossed the line long ago, Vamon. There's no way back.
I can't just walk into Harmy's cell and cut his throat.
It needs to look like an accident. The ceremony.
It's a week from now. We can't afford to wait.
We can't afford to be hasty. Until he has concrete evidence of our treachery, the General will continue his investigations. The ceremony, then. We kill them both and make it look like the work of the Resistance.
But if he acts before then, I need to be ready. I need to inform those who are loyal to...
Hush. Come here, my sweet. Don't worry. We will survive this. We always survive. We've worked too hard to fail now. The engine will be ours. The Northlands will be ours. The General's men will pull back to Azadir. The Council will not mount another campaign. They cannot afford it. They lack the support of the people. And then we return in triumph, carrying the light of the goddess, and we destroy our enemies. We rule Azadir, as we've always planned. We will not fail, my love. I will be Empress, and you, my supreme commander.
Not
This
Emperor?
is the will of the goddess. I know it is. I know it.
Heresy.
What is this place? Where are you taking me? Can someone please say something? You are the Resistance, right? You know, instead of abducting me, you could have just asked nicely. I would have come with you. I wanted to come with you. Not talking? Fine. Take me to your leader. I've always wanted to say that.
Shepard's busy. She'll talk to you later.
So now you are speaking to me? Good. I'd like to... Oh, wait. I remember that man. Isn't that...
Stop talking. Keep walking.
But I know him.
Shut up.
Absolutely not. No. You cannot leave Mercuria now. If you go to Guienne...
What if they find you? They'll kill you.
So they kill me. I understand the risks, Enu.
I know you want to protect him, but he is one child. If you end up dead, what do we do?
I won't
carry
die.
on. You're stronger now. You can fight them.
You know that's not true. The General has brought more troops from Azadir. Our situation is precarious.
I'll go with him. And make sure he stays alive.
What? You will not.
And we lose the both of you? We lost enough of our people when Old Town burned.
If Kian had done his duty, those people would still be with us.
If you'd listened to me, they'd still be with us. Torture isn't the only road to truth, Dolmari. Isn't that one of your sayings?
Boys, I'm as soft-hearted as a Zidling schoolgirl, and Bip's my friend too, but I agree with Shepard. We can't risk it. I mean, we don't even have a healer anymore. How long is Naani gonna rot in that cell?
Until she shrivels to dust. She betrayed us.
Oh, you know, I'm so sick of hearing about traitors this and betrayal that. We're wasting our time fighting each other instead of...
It's not just about the boy. If I go to Guienne, to the camps, I will find evidence of what they're doing to the magicals. And if General Harmy and Mother Utana learn the truth of what's being done to innocent creatures, perhaps they'll...
Creatures?
He didn't mean it like that. Right,
Good.
Kian? You didn't mean it like that.
He's shown that he doesn't consider magicals to be people. We still remember that child-molesting Azadi officer you let go.
People. Women, children, the defenseless. If Harmy and Utana learn the truth, they may have a change of heart. They may pull their support. We can't win this war on our own. Vamon and Saya are too strong. With Harmy's men on their side, they'll be unbeatable. But if we undermine this support, even if Harmy does not join our side, our chances will improve. Force me to stay, and we only delay the inevitable. Let me go, and we could win this war.
You don't make it easy for me to lead, Kian. But maybe it's time I let you make the decisions.
What? Make me leader.
I
don't want to be
stand in your way.
I don't like this one bit. When are you leaving?
Right now.
Right away. If I can sneak on board a cloud ship leaving for the islands tonight. Which means there's not a lot of time.
Well, don't let me stand in your way. Go be a hero or whatever.
Leave for Mercuria, but what about, what's her face? Where'd they put her?
There are still enough books here to fill hundreds of long evenings and sleepless nights. I've read a number of them, though many are written in languages I've yet to learn. My favorite stories are travelers' tales, describing journeys across the Northlands, Southlands, and the islands, places I've yet to visit. I also enjoy some of the books about food preparation. The illustrations are often mouth-watering. I have to admit that I sometimes sneak off with one of the children's books to read stories about magical creatures and made-up lands. They give me joy. There are still enough books here to fill hundreds of long evenings. I've spent more time with Enu since I spared that officer's life, mostly because Liko's been avoiding me like the Dalmari plague. Enu's become a better soldier these last few months. I'm proud of her, but I also worry. I don't want this war to change who she is. She has such a promising future ahead of her. It's for people like Enu that I continue to fight. She deserves every opportunity she can get. I've spent more time with Enu since I spared that officer's life.
That thing I
mostly
said
because
about
Liko's been
being a
avoiding me
hero
like the
or whatever,
Dalmari plague.
that came out all wrong. I'm sorry.
What happened?
It's scary how easy it is to forget about individuals when you're so wrapped up in fighting for the so-called greater good. There's all this talk about our cause and the big picture, and you have to go. That's what makes us people. It's not really about the greater good. It's about all those little goods that we do every day to each other. And this is that greatest little good of them all. One boy's life. It matters. And I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me, Enu. But thank you.
Just don't die. That's all. Don't die and I'll be fine.
I've been told that this is the white of the Draic kin, the white dragon, an important part of the ancient faith of the Order of the Balance.
I see.
In some ways, she reminds me of the goddess. But that's heresy. Our goddess is without comparison, without equal. This white of the kin is a mere reflection of her glory. I've been told that this is the white of the Draic kin, the white dragon, an important part of the ancient faith of the Order of the Balance. Most of the books were burned or otherwise damaged. Some were stolen, removed, hidden away. I know they've been working to recover the lost books, to someday rebuild the grand library of the Sentinel Order. I'd love to see the library return to its former glories, and to have the time to peruse these shelves. I could spend weeks and months just reading. Most of the books were burned or otherwise damaged. Some were the symbol of the magical resistance. A dragon, or Draic kin as they're called in the mythology of the Balance. It's a powerful icon. The symbol of the magical resistance. A dragon, or Draikin as they're called in the mythology. I know they've been working to recover the lost books. To someday I'd love to see the library return to its former glories.
Yeah, whatever. Same shit over and over.
I could spend weeks and months just reading.
But my
favorite stories are travelers' tales, describing journeys across the Northland, south. This used to be a library. It was destroyed by the Tyrant before we drove those beasts out of Mercuria. The Sentinel Order of the Balance built and maintained the Great Library, but they are no more. Most of the priests who survived the Tyrant attack were arrested. The rest fled the city. The Enclave is truly ancient. It's heartbreaking to see the state it's in. Hopefully one day it can be rebuilt to its former glory.
So when is your shepherd going to talk to me? I don't need to be locked up like this. I'm not an Asadi spy. Oh, forget it. It's a long story. What's the point? You don't make the decisions. This is a waste of everyone's time. Just know that every minute I spend here is another minute lost trying to save the world. I mean, no rush, just a friendly FYI.
Very nice.
Whenever we bring someone in, they're questioned in there. If they refuse to answer, they're brought downstairs. Not everyone's comfortable with the screams. I believe they've just brought someone in. Another spy, no doubt. There's someone in there being interrogated, but I have no time for that now. Normally I'd join in the questioning, but I don't have the time now.
Yep. Don't have the time right now.
The symbol of the magical resistance. A dragon, or Draikin as they're called in the mythology of the Balance. The general's keeping this place operational. He's tireless, and louder by the day. Must be his hearing. The general's keeping this place operational. He's tireless,
So,
and
you're heading
louder
off
by
on
the
a
day.
little cruise across
Must
the
be his
sea,
hearing.
are you? I know Shepard has her reservations, but I'm with you on this one, boy. We can try and preserve the status quo here for as long as possible, or we can go and do something foolhardy and dangerous, and maybe win this war. So, get your ass to Gian, save that boy, find the evidence, and come back with your limbs intact. Or at least most of them. And let's end this thing, once and for all.
Yep.
I also enjoy some of the books about food preparation. Shepard's always been the heart and soul of the Resistance, but she's taken a step back lately, leaving me to make the difficult decisions.
Fuck you, Shepard.
There's nothing more to be said. You've made your case, Kian, and I cannot argue, even though I still believe the risk isn't worth it. I understand why you're going, but do not expect my benediction. I pray the spirits of our ancestors will watch over you until you return. We need you to win this war.
Shepard must long for her herd and the northern plains where her people have roamed for centuries. She tells me they've moved on and that she wants to follow.
Alright, let's talk to Liko.
Relations between us have been strained since I spared that officer's life.
You're not leaving without me.
You're needed here, Liko.
Oh, how romantic.
They are my people.
Imprisoned by mine. This is almost certainly a suicide mission. If the Resistance loses us both, they stand no chance against the tower.
Yes.
If you die, I will celebrate your death. But I will never be their leader. You've proven yourself. They need you. Go and stay alive. For them. For all of us.
You still plan to kill me after?
Of course.
Well, I wouldn't want to miss that.
Yeah.
Liko's an important asset, but his anger and impulsiveness can sometimes put us at risk. He needs someone to hold him back. The commons are through there, along with the kitchens and more cells and storage spaces. The Enclave is a big place. There's no time for that now. The commons are through there, along with the kitchens and more cells and storage spaces. The Enclave is a big place.
Alright, let's go onto a cloud ship. Somehow. I don't know how, but let's do it. Oh, they're taking out prisoners.
They're bringing magicals through that gate and onto the cloud ship. That cloud ship's headed to Gien with a new batch of prisoners. I must get on board.
Yes. We'll just go through the door? Okay. South Gate. I should be able to just go through, right? Well, when they open the door, I guess.
What do you want? You're not supposed to be here.
When's this ship
Bugger
taking
off
off?
before we arrest you. In a few minutes, I think. It's fully loaded. Barely any room in the hold.
Is that the last of the magicals, then?
From the ghetto, yeah. I mean, there are still stragglers. I see them around walking freely like they're actual people and not animals. That's disgusting.
Oh, well, they're not really animals, are they? I mean, they're like intelligent. At least some of them.
No, they're filthy animals. Good riddance to them.
Well, I don't know. I had a long conversation about farming with a Domari last year at the Rooster. She seemed nice.
You want to be careful
Sympathetic.
talking about your love for the magicals. There's a reason they're being shipped off to the camps, you know.
Right. Oh, never mind.
Anyway, you should be up there keeping watch, not down here talking to me.
They led the magicals through that gate to the cloud ship. It must lead to the staging platform that takes prisoners and supplies up to the ship. They led the magicals through that gate to the cloud ship.
Must find some way to distract that guy. Somehow. Some way.
Honor Hilaris has posted these bills everywhere. He's serious about his run for office. Under his leadership, the City Watch will fester and rot. The ghetto's been burned to the ground. Whatever's left in there, it's ruins. He's not paying attention. I could probably sneak up on him.
Okay. Oh.
That lever operates the portcullis. That lever operates the portcullis.
Keon? Where are you? Oh, no, no.
Oh, no.
You're not going after him. He's not your responsibility. None of this is on you, Keon.
It's not just the one life, Anna. It's not just Bib.
It's every one of them.
Azadi take the magicals to the islands. They're not given passage to the Southlands. They never come back. It's all a lie. The old and the young families sent away to die. Forgotten by everyone. That ends now. I refuse to forget. The Resistance will persevere without me. I'm not really one of them. I never was, I never will be. I'm Azadi.
You're Azadi. So what? I'm not saying what they're doing is acceptable, but are you going to free every magical on your own? Take on the entire Azadi army single-handed? You're being stupid and emotional, and you're being selfish. You're leaving us when we need you the most. You're leaving me. Again.
What do you mean by...
My name isn't Anna. I use a different name in every city. It's safer that way.
Yeah, you told me that.
In Sadir, I was Elena, but I never told you my name. You don't recognize me. That's fair, I've changed. You haven't, except for the, you know, it's a good look for you.
You're the girl I saved from Vamon's gang.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
the girl.
know that. That's some backstory I didn't know about.
What, that's it? I spent every day these past 20 years thinking about you, and I'm the girl. Oh, I feel so special now.
Forgive me, Anna. Elena. I do remember you. Vermon was trying to...
Hurt me. And they would have killed me too if it hadn't been for you. You risked everything, and you stood up for me. That was the first time anyone had shown me any kindness. You brought me to Mother Ritana, and she took care of me for a while. I watched you from a distance for years, until I was forced to leave Sadir. But I knew I'd find you again someday, Kiana Varney.
That was... a long time ago. I was a different person.
No. You were a different person in between, but now... Now you are the boy I knew from all those years ago. The boy with his eyes and heart wide open. The boy who risked his life for others. The boy who... Oh, gods damn it.
Stand up for the little guy.
This is why you have to go. Not because you're Azadi, or because you're the Apostle, or the great hero of the Resistance, or because of your goddess, or...
It's because it's me.
Or because you're selfish. You have to go because this is who you are. The boy who saved my life.
Will you help them while I'm gone?
This isn't my war, Keon.
Maybe not. But it is mine. And I believe what happens here will change the balance for all time to come.
Now kiss.
I didn't know you believed in the balance.
See, now this is when they'll kiss. Not before.
Will you help the Resistance in my
This
absence?
is now they'll kiss.
Fine. I'll help them.
Do it,
You're
kiss.
not pulling away this time.
Yep.
What was that for?
For love, you idiot. I've loved you since you lifted me out of that gutter and saved my life. I've loved no one else.
I don't know if I can...
It's taken me over 20 years to find you. You'd better fucking come back, or believe me, Kiana Varney, I will go to the first mountain and drag you back, kicking and screaming, to the world of the living.
Yes. That was good. That was when you would kiss. Jesus Christ, fucking sin.
Civilian, you're in violation of martial law.
Yeah, you can't run, otherwise he'll hear you. You have anything to say about the tower? Oh, you're not right. Can't even tell which tower it is. No, let's get out of here.
From what I've learned traveling on cloud ships, this is a ship's bell. They use this to signal the crew when a load of cargo's ready to be hoisted up. A ship's bell, used to signal a new load of cargo.
Kian! Do not leave without me! Quick, pull me up!
I could use his help on this mission. No. The Resistance needs him here.
Okay, fine.
Take my hand. Hold on.
Well, if he's here, might as well bring him up. And great chance to bond as well.
Why did you pull me up?
You begged me to.
Yes.
You're infuriating.
Because I pulled you up.
Because you continue to give me no reason to hate you.
Aside from murdering your father in front of you.
Well,
yes.
Aside from that...
I have a feeling because I did that, he's gonna die on this mission. I didn't even see what other people chose, I just chose for myself. I said, fuck it. Up, up, and away. Book 3. I have a feeling the last book, book 4, might be the end. So I'm gonna end it after I read these few things. See, look, Zoe's rocking her hair. I like it. I like it. Except for the skin graft. That wasn't very well done, that skin graft. Kian Elvane. I've opened up to others about my personal life. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm ashamed of who I am, but I'm also not comfortable with letting others get too close, and my words can be used against me. Some people may address me and treat me differently because of what I revealed of myself. That's on them, and not on me. Who did I reveal to? I don't remember. The Azadi mechanic left without his tool and map. He'll know tomorrow that he was robbed at the Rooster and Kitten. And when his masters learn of his negligence, he will be punished. Oh, shit. I forgot to put it back, of course. Come on, that was my own negligence. I forgot. I completely forgot about it. I lured the rat into the tube and caught it with my bare hands. It was the hunter's way, but perhaps there was some other way to procure the ground crawler. Rat catching skills will matter little in the grand scheme of things. 42.2%. I threw my dreamer at the man in the suit. He was distracted and he got shot. But he still saved my life. Who was he? Why was he helping me? Any consequences? So your choice in book 5, 33%. Well, I tried to do nothing. That didn't end up too well. He shot me. Apparently. Kitbot helped me escape the warehouse. I don't know what happened to her, but I'll always be grateful. She was the best. The feels, all the feels, 28.4% made this choice. What do you mean? Well, I kind of wanted to huck it into the thingy thing, but didn't. Oh well. I don't know what other choices there were, honestly, in there. Baruti's data is finally with Sully and the Hand. We'll hopefully be able to publish it. I don't know if I made the right choice in the first place, but at least Baruti's death won't be meaningless. 23.1%. At the Rooster and Kitten, I ordered a sparkly drink. That was a rookie mistake. Your choice will probably have no consequence whatsoever. After all, what did you expect? You're taking 0.2%. Kian Alvane. I couldn't just leave Liko behind. He'll prove useful to the mission, and maybe we'll grow closer and stronger as a team. Exactly my reasoning. Exactly my reasoning. 76%. Book 4. Dreamfall Chapters. Revelations. Chapter 9. Yearnies. I wonder if there's 5 books in this, or there's just 4 books. I don't know. Well, gonna have to end it there because you're gonna have to watch it next time anyway, so I can't be bothered to well, I guess I'll catch you guys next time. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed, and peace be with your brother and sister, and mother and father.